getting right to it. Ruthel winning the kickoff, followed by Bryce. Getting a quick shot on the net just off the kickoff. Now Frosty up there to help. But Stezzy actually clears it away, and now Ash in a 1v1 situation, trying to get the demo, but it is denied. And a good save there. Frosty with a shot on the net, saved by Stezzy. Ball gets cleared away. Now Ash going for it. Taking it towards the corner. Now Ruthel gets there first, popping it up towards the corner. Bryce again popping it up. Frosty and Ruthel goes for it, but Frosty's going to stay with it. Gets it past Stezzy, but Ash is still there to catch. Ruthel with the challenge towards the net, off the crossbar, and nobody there to put it away. Frosty, a good bounce off the corner, and Ash with the clear. Ruthel slowing it down over to Frosty, but Ash actually intercepts. Alfie with a little bit of a misclip there. Ruthel taking it into his own corner. Off the ceiling, low boost to work with. Gets a good block in that 50. Ash clears it towards the center. Trying to follow up with it, get it past Bryce, but Bryce is not budging. I believe this is High Champ. Frosty over to Ruthel, but Stezzy actually intercepts it. Bryce with the challenge, he gets past him. Now Stezzy trying to get a shot on net, but he actually whiffs. No player to get back in time, and Alfie is going to score the first goal of the game. I know for sure Frosty was planning on Stezzy to actually hit that ball midair. So his whiff actually faked out Frosty there, unfortunately. Ash just off the kickoff, intercepted by Ruthel to send it to the other side. A little bit of bumper cars on his teammates, but that's all right. Desi, which is like Stezzy. Oh, really? Surprise, you're in the game. No. Anyway, Frosty in his own corner. Alfie with the challenge, and Ash to put it back towards the net. Ruthel getting it passed towards mid. Popped up, Bryce over to Ash, and goes wide of the net. Frosty there to take it up the wall, over to Ruthel, who pops it up. Stezzy trying to get it past Bryce, but Bryce is there just in time. Tries to get down to block the shot, and a good save by Frosty. And Ruthel now clears it away. Frosty gonna try to go for it, but actually Bryce gets there first. The 50 sends the ball towards the corner. Alfie slowing it down just a little bit. A couple of players go for it. Ruthel's up, popping it up, slowing it down. Bryce with the tap just back down towards the net. Alfie with the whiff. And now Ash with it. Tries to get past Frosty. Frosty's not budging. Stezzy now taking it up. Ruthel clearing it away from the net. Ball gets popped up over to Bryce, sends it towards the corner, and gets a demo on Stezzy. Now Frosty looking to make some damage. The ball gets cleared away. Stezzy with a quick shot on the net, and he's going to score goal number 2. I think Bryce may have got out of the rotate a little bit there. But that is okay. Uh-oh. Bryce with the awkward backflip in his own corner. Luckily he's there to clear it away. Now Stezzy getting it past Frosty, but not past Ruthel. Ruthel now in his own corner. Sends it over to Alfie. Ball gets slowed down. Bryce trying to stay with it. And the ball gets shot towards Ibreon's net. Frosty there to make the save. Ball gets launched in the middle by Alfie. Ruthel trying to center his team. A good shot from Bryce, unfortunately just wide of the net. Frosty off the backboard, caught by Stezzy though. Ruthel challenges, sends the ball down. Ash getting it past Frosty and past Bryce, and now it's a breakaway, but Ruthel gets back just in time. Now he's going for a shot just off the crossbar. Unfortunately, nobody's able to get the rebound. Good play by Frosty. Ball in center position. Ash up there first to clear it away. Another center from Bryce. And cleared away by Ash. Shot towards the net from Ruthel. And now the ball soars to the other side of the field. Ash trying to read it, but not able to get the touch he wants there. Stezzy sending it towards the wall. Ash up for it, looked for a center. Bryce unfortunately whiffs on the clear. Ruthel up for it. Slowed down. Bryce going for it now. Shot towards the net. And a good save by Alfie. Frosty sending it towards the net yet again. Ball gets centered. 1 second left, and it hits the ground just in front of the net. Nulldot is going to take game number 1. Done the cuts or Evo? I mean, you're better than me. Right there. So, unfortunate events of game number 1. Nulldot taking the victory there. Well played by them. But we still got the rest of the series to bring it back. I didn't even realize, is the scoreboard up and running, or is it glitching today? I didn't even check. Anyways, we are waiting to get into game number 2 here. Is my game being silly, or is it actually wanting to work? That would be a great question. Yep. Okay, my scoreboard is not wanting to work. Okay, there we go. See, that is the wrong score of the series. Nulldot is actually up in the series 1-0. But at least the scoreboard's working now. And Frosty actually centering it to the other team, but the shot goes wide. Alfie gets bumped out of the way, and now Frosty's sending it back over to the other side. Alfie tries to get a shot off, and he actually gets his goal stolen by Stezzy. Gets just past Bryce there. But there is still plenty of time left in the match. Frosty off the kickoff. No boost in the tank. Tries to make a play. It's an awkward bounce off the corner. Ruthel not in a good position to catch it. Sends it to his own wall. Now following up with it. Take away by Bryce, and now Ruthel's back with it. Low boost in the tank. Now Ash sends it over to Frosty. And Alfie gets it past Ruthel, but it's going to cost him his life. Bryce now with it, slowing the ball down just a little bit. Good block from Ruthel there. That could have been dangerous. Follows it up, sends it back towards Nulldot's zone. Stezzy trying to take it back. Bryce keeps it in the opponent's zone. Not for long, though, as Stezzy now has possession in Ibreon's zone. Frosty's going to put a stop to that and follow it up. Not before it gets centered towards Ibreon's net. Good play by Ruthel to clear it away. Trying to read Stezzy's touch. Not quite getting it, though. Ball slows down. Ruthel and Frosty both getting bumped in their own zone. Almost render them out of the play. But luckily, ball still gets cleared anyway. Bryce now with it. Going for a demo, and that's going to let Bryce steal Ruthel's goal. This lobby is full of thieves, let me tell you. You'll have one player shoot the ball, and the other player that's already in the net steal the goal. But now we are tie game. Stezzy gets it past 2. And Ruthel sending it to his own corner. It's bumped by Bryce, but luckily Ash doesn't have the best of play there. Ruthel over to Frosty, and now gets it back into the opponent's zone. Frosty staying with it, trying to get it past Ash. Stezi's going to be the one to take possession and clear it away. Ruthel now up for it. Gets it past one. Bryce going to try to make a play, but it gets cleared away. Now the ball's back in Ibreon's zone. Centered towards the net. And unfortunately, Frosty and Ruthel couldn't quite get the save on that one. And Nulldot is going to score goal number 2. That is all right, though. Still 2:19 left in the game. Stezzy up for it, but quick! Bryce is there to respond with the goal of his own, tying the game right back up. Good shot from Bryce all the way from downtown. Just to slow down Nulldot's momentum right after they just gained some. Ash and Ruthel both whiffing the ball. Alfie tries to get a shot towards the net. Frosty popping it up. Bryce with the clear. Now Ash trying to send it back towards the net. Ruthel looking to clear it away. Alfie sends it up above the net. Now slows it down on the play here a little bit. Bryce with a little bit of a whiff. Center towards the net. Frosty with a nice clear. Ruthel going to be there to follow it up. In a center position. 2 players go for it, and 2 players is enough to score another one. They didn't care how the ball was going in. They were making sure that the ball was going in the net. And it paid off. Over to Bryce off the kickoff, but Bryce actually backed off a little bit. Bryce with a shot towards the net, saved by Ash. Ball just popped up. Frosty going for it. Send high, bounced right in front of the net. Awkward position for Ruthel. He's trying to send it back down to a teammate. But Ash there to clear it away. Now trying to follow it up. Low boost in the tank, bumps his teammate out of the way, and the ball gets cleared. Now Alfie's all alone. Frosty tries to get back over to Ruthel, but Ruthel's not in the best position. Ball gets centered. Ruthel hit it towards the corner. Now power shot clears the ball away from the net. Alfie there first. Now over to Bryce, who couldn't quite get it in time. And Ruthel there to make the save. Good clear by Frosty on the backboard. Stezzy still there. Gets it past 2, and he's going to tie the game back up. 3-3. Bryce sending it towards the opponent's net, just off the kickoff there. Not for long as it gets sent back into Ibreon's zone. Frosty trying to clear it away from the net, but actually centers it. And the ball goes wide. Bryce looking to follow it up with a play of his own. Alfie actually counters it. And now Ash is leading the counterattack with possession as Ruthel rips it away from him. Now the ball gets centered. Alfie doesn't have the best touch, sending it back into his own corner. Stezzy with a good hit on the ball before he gets demoed. Timer runs out, but ball in a good position gets cleared away. And now we are going into overtime. Ball in a great position. Nobody in the net for a couple of seconds. Frosty looking to get the center. Ball just popped up, still centered. Stezzy with the clear. Ash, sorry. Ash getting it past Bryce. Now off the corner, and he gets the double touch to put it away. And Nulldot actually takes game number 2. Wow. That is okay, though. Vanta, I don't know what it is about Vanta, but they like taking it into game 3 and then reverse sweeping. They've done that a few times, so hopefully they're just trying to bait me with thinking, hey, they're not doing so hot, and then they'll come back swinging. Yeah, it should. The scoreboard's messing up for me tonight. I apologize. There we go. We actually have a player swap. We got Mimsy swapping in for Frosty this match. And Mimsy gets it, tries to get it towards the teammate there. Almost cuts off Ruthel. And now Ruthel looking to clear it away, and it gets stopped by Nulldot. Ash slowing the ball down, taking it up the wall yet again. Now Alfie sending it towards the net, but Mimsy with a good save there. Now Ash over to Alfie. Ruthel gonna take an opportunity. It's a one-on-one here. Oh, but Ash gets there just in the nick of time. Sends it towards the net by Mimsy. Ash slows it down in the center position. Tries to clear it away, but Ruthel's there. Low boost in the tank. Tries to read Stezzy's touch and bump him in the process. And now we are back over into Ibreon's zone. Stezzy with a shot just to put it in the other corner. But Ruthel's there to clear it away. Mimsy with a center, but Bryce not quite in position. Now gets past one, looks to pop it up. Now back in his own territory, Mimsy gonna try to clear it away. Ruthel up for it, looking to make a play with Mimsy, and it gets sent wide of the net, unfortunately. Alfie now up for it, but whips the ball. Leaves it alone, Stezzy, and try to make the aggression to get a center off for Ash, but Ash has to turn around because now the ball's in their zone. Ash was credited with a save there, but it was more so of a clear. Stezzy looking to put one in the net. A good save by Ruthel. Bryce ready to make this catch here in the middle, but Ruthel actually going to keep the play going on his own. Stezzy pops the ball up away from his net. Ruthel taking the advantage here, looking to pinch off the wall. And way to counter Stezzy's touch. Now Bryce with the catch. Cleared away by Mimsy as well. Sent back towards the net. Now Ruthel with ample time, looking for a clear here. Stezzy popping it back up towards Digital Zone. Right over to Alfie. And Alfie is going to score goal number 1. It is okay. Still ample time left for Ibreon to follow up and bring it back. Bryce just off the kickoff with a shot, and Ash gets there just in time to make the save. Ruthel over to Ash, and now over to Stezzy. Cleared away by Mimsy in the centered position. Now Alfie looking to send it back. Ash up for it. Sends it off the corner, and it goes off both posts, and it gets cleared away. Stezzy looking for a double touch. Doesn't quite get it. Ash trying to slow down the counterattack, and he does that. Now Stezzy looking to send it back towards the net. A good block by Mimsy. Mimsy gonna try to follow it up, grabs the full tank, looking to get past Alfie. Alfie still there to make the save. Now Ruthel in his own zone, looking to center over to Bryce. Bryce unfortunately lifts the ball. Couldn't quite get it. Now Alfie looking for Stezzy. Stezzy gets the ball cleared. Popped up over to Ash. Ash couldn't quite get to it before Ruthel. Sent towards the net. Mimsy just back in time to make the save. Ruthel popped up. A lucky hit off the crossbar. And now Ruthel Trying to make a play here. Gets a flick and he scores! Good play by Ruthel there. Wait for Bryce to get that demo. Giving Ruthel some space. Game is all tied up.
60 seconds left on the clock.
Awkward bounce in digital's. Sorry, not digital. I spoke too quick. Ibreon's corner. Formerly digital. Alfie with a shot towards the net. Bryce in an unfortunate position. Couldn't quite get the save. Two to 1 in favor of Nulldot with 43 seconds left on the clock. Ibreon looking to have a delayed kickoff here, but it works in their favor. Ruthel turning up the aggression over to Bryce, and Bryce ties it back up. You know, they're making more plays. This is the switch I was talking about. It's always around game 3 where they find out a couple of things they can improve on, and they just do it in the middle of the game, and then they turn it up. Bryce over to Ruthel. It's an awkward bounce, but Ruthel a little bit less boost than desired. Now Bryce sending it over towards the wall. Ash trying to get it, but unfortunately whips. Alfie over to Stezzy. Ibreon really needs it for the ball to hit the ground in the zone. Oh, but not quite. Stezzy there to put it in the net at 0 seconds. And Nulldot is actually going to take the series 3-0. Winning this match, or winning this game 3-2. Well played by both teams, though. Unfortunate night. It happens. It happens. It is all right. Well played by both teams, though. Those were really close matches.